Hi, everybody. Jacqui Duran, superstar Scentsy consultant, independent superstar Scentsy consultants. Today, we are here for our Tuesday training day. If you're joining me live, hello and welcome. Trying to get these things done as soon as I get home from work. That way, it kind of keeps me on track for the rest of the evening and allows me to be able to still kind of touch my business into the evening as well. So it's almost like I'm giving myself an extra day in my week. Somehow I magically grew some time. So by doing it and keeping it on this schedule, on Tuesdays, it's actually kind of working better for me. So you tweak it and then you change it. You tweak it, you change it, whatever works. That's why we run our own businesses and we love doing it. So Tuesday training, our subject today is going to be all about goals. You guys, we are coming out of the beginning of a new year. I mean, we're a quarter of it in. But I think that's when a lot of the goal talk starts happening. People start setting those New Year's resolutions, and what happens? They don't follow up, or they don't do what they said they were going to do, or change their mind or whatever, and it doesn't get done. So it just gets pushed away and forgotten. And then next thing you know, come around for New Year's resolutions, and you find yourself having to choose the same thing. It's a vicious circle. But I think it's important to have goals for yourself and your business, or for yourself and for your business, to have separate goals for both, because I think it kind of gives us more balance that way. We can't forget about ourselves in the business and running a business. So I think it's important to always take time for yourself, some way, somehow, whether that's just 10 minutes alone sitting outside on the deck or what have you. Kind of manage and balance your time, because being able to center yourself and have some balance allows you to be more productive and beneficial in your business and everything else that you do. So we have those personal goals that we have that keep us in line and on track, and we want to keep our business doing the same thing over here. So when we talk about goals for our business, it's things that will help keep you on track. We all have the same goal, right? To be able to live this fabulous life and work from home, and it's amazing. That's what we all are striving for, or perhaps it's having a team, whatever it is, we're striving for that very top thing. Sometimes we have to break that thing down, because in order for me to be amazing superstar director and living the dream life, I have to get there first. So I have to climb the ladder. I have to create those smaller goals that are going to be more attainable for me. And then as I begin to knock and chip those away up the ladder, before you know it, I'm there, right where I want to be. So when you first join Scentsy, you have a couple instant goals that are already built into place for you. See what Scentsy does? Always thinking of us. So the very first goal that you have when you very first join is called the shooting star. Okay, this is your first goal, is you want to aim towards shooting star. Shooting star is your first 15 days as an independent Scentsy consultant. Your days begin the day that you sign up, and then 15 days from that is when it ends. That is when the qualifying period ends. Now, what do you have to do in those 15 days? You have to sell a minimum of 500 points, or what we call PRV, personal retail volume. That 500 for your first 15 days qualifies you for the Shooting Star Award. So yes, you earn this award. This is something that is like a badge, right? You get to wear this badge to say, I was a Shooting Star Award winner. I did it. I met my first goal. Now, when that happens, you'll get this amazing award and a pen or a charm for your bracelet, whichever it is that you desire. And then you can also purchase the Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. Now it's a $200, this is all in US, it's a $200 kit. And basically in this kit, it's like the equivalent of right around $300, I believe. But what this does, and some of you may be sitting there going, well, why do I want to qualify just to have to buy something? Well, for one, you are just starting your business, right? This enhancement kit gives you lots and lots of extra product. You get everything from warmers to the bath smoothie, to bars, to a car bar, to scent circles, washer whiffs, hand soaps, whipped body souffle, counter clean, all this wonderful thing. Sometimes the contents vary, so some of those things will vary along the way. However, it all equals up to the same amount of product. You are being able to purchase this at an amazing discounted rate. And so that helps you to build like a little bit of, not inventory, but showcase items, right? So when you're doing those first home parties, or maybe when it's time for your first event, you actually have a little bit more product to be able to display and take with you and also use. I think it's very important as Scentsy consultants that we're using our products and we're showing it off. We are just bragging to the world about how much we are loving, warming Amazon rain. Is anybody else out there a fan? Oh my goodness. I put that in the other day and I put it in, I have 2 warmers in my living room and I put it in both warmers. And then I was like in the kitchen, cooking dinner, what have you. And I went down to get the laundry, came up, finished dinner, walked back through the living room. And as soon as I walked back through, it just was like, oh, this is amazing. I'm totally buying it in the 6-pack from now on. I digress. But we want to be able to use some of our product too. So we can be able to give those testaments and be able to kind of showcase the product as we're using it, because that's what our customers want to see as well. How am I going to use that counter clean? What all can I use the counter clean on? Is it just for my counters? No. There's tons of other things that it's amazingly useful for. So we want to be able to kind of be our own guinea pig in a way, right? That's what I like to do. And one of the reasons that I love being able to subscribe to the Warmer of the Month kit every single month, because I get to get that new scent ahead of time. I get to sniff it out. I get to really experience it, warm it a couple of times, make some samples up, what have you. And I'm able to experience it enough to where I have a really good idea of what that scent is like. So when somebody's saying, hey, can you tell me what Country Plum smells like? I know exactly what it smells like, okay? Because I've been warming it. So being able to have that extra product helps you in a couple different ways. But you also, with this enhancement kit, that $200 actually counts towards PRV. So it counts as points. So you're technically totally winning. Because not only did you get to earn this amazing, fabulous kit, you got it already at a discounted rate from retail price, but now you get to turn around and actually earn commission on it. Okay. Hello. And then if you resell the product or what have you, you're even benefiting more. Wow. Amazing. So that's your very first goal. Your first 15 days, your first goal is to get 500 PRV. So $500 in sales. You guys can totally do this, okay? It might sound a little shocking, but it's not. We break it down for you. We help you. The next goal that you have after that first 15 days is expired. So whether or not you hit that goal or not, I am someone who did not. I'm still here and living and breathing, so you will survive. But the next goal is going to be for your first 70 days as a Scentsy consultant. And again, clock starts ticking day 1 when you click the join button and you join and you officially are a Scentsy consultant for your first 70 days. There's actually 3 different levels to our Sensational Start. Sensational Start has a level 1, which is to be able to reach 1,250 points. So that's $1,250 is what it basically equals out to, or sponsor 3 active consultants. So you can do one or the other. Okay. It doesn't have to be both. It doesn't have to be, I have to sponsor 3 new team members and I have to sell $1,250. It can be one or the other. Totally triple awesome if you do both. Level 2 is if you reach 2,500 points by your 70th day, or you could aim for $1,250 and sponsor 3 active consultants. Now, when I'm saying active consultants doesn't mean that, like, I just called up Sally and Sally just joined, and so now I get to count her as one. Sally first has to become an active consultant, which means, what does it mean to be active? Here in the US, for us, it means that you have to reach $150 minimum sales in a 1-month period. That just makes you active every month. You do have to be active once every rolling 3 months. Hello, always a fan. So you do have to have that once in a 3-month rolling period. Anyway, just to stay a consultant. So if you just start getting yourself into that rhythm, you're already on the right track. But level 3 is if you reach 5,000 points or 2,500 points and sponsor 6 active consultants. So you've got a couple different ways to break down those goals. You can reach all 3 levels separately and earn all 3 levels separately. You can maybe just get to level 1 and that's what you were able to reach by your 70th day. It just kind of depends on where you're at with your business, how much you're really just out there working it, and how excited you are, and how your business is rolling and all coming together. So it all completely hinges upon you. You can't just sit back and make a couple of posts on Facebook and think, just waiting for those orders. Just waiting. Can't do that. You have to actively go out there and work for it. That's the whole point of the goals, right? We want to set those goals. So we kind of force ourselves to get up and go do something, or be actively working our business in some way. I will say I am one of those people who I tend to get a little sidetracked sometimes. Because I will be working my business. I will hop onto Facebook or Pinterest or Twitter or whatever it is that I'm marketing on. And I'll do my marketing thing. And then I might, I'll look at this real quick. Or, so-and-so messaged me. Let me get that. And then next thing I know, like an hour and a half later, I'm back on track. So don't let yourself get a little overwhelmed. It's very easy to do. But I like to set myself weekly goals. So I break it down for very short-term goals for myself and my business. So when I look at my business, I look at it from a week perspective. So it's, what do I need to get accomplished this week? And what can I get accomplished this week? Because yes, every week has the same amount of time in it, but it doesn't mean that I have the same amount of time every week to dedicate towards my business. Okay. I've got the day job. I've got the kids. I got the house. I got the family. I got all this stuff going on, and they all want to do stuff. They all want to eat. They all want to go places. They all want to do this and that and the other. So there are times when, yes, I need to be able to be flexible with my schedule, because I'm being flexible to conform to whatever happens to be going on. Maybe I'm just sick with the stomach bug or something, and I need to be able to take like 2 days to rest and get better. I need to be able to find a way to compensate for that. So that's why I kind of space it out in a week. So that way, if something goes wonky, or if I'm just having a horrible week and I just lose 2 days where I'm just doing nothing, or nothing happens, or I couldn't get anything done, I can kind of tweak my schedule at the rest of the week to at least prioritize what I didn't get done. To say, okay, well, I really need to get these mail outs done, or I really need to make these follow-up phone calls by Saturday. So that's happening tomorrow, or that's happening on Friday, whatever it is. So maybe it's something like that for you. Maybe it's setting those goals. You have some different sets to reach for, right? So you've got your short-term goals, which is like a week span. You've got your long-term goals, which is your first 15 days or your first 70 days. And then you kind of have your, what I like to call them, your Scentsy journey goals, okay? Where do I want to go with my Scentsy journey? And this is kind of where you need to make that decision for you. Because if you're just doing this as a hobby, if you join Scentsy just to have some fun and you love the product, and, you know, if you become something amazing, awesome. If you don't, awesome. I'll just continue to kind of sell and do it as I please. Either way is fine. You just have to decide which path it is you're going to take, because that's going to determine what your next goals are for you and your business. And that may change along the way. It totally changed for me, because when I joined, never thought it was going to be a business. I wanted to do it because I wanted to do it. And I thought, if I make a little extra money on the side, awesome sauce. If not, I'm having fun. I still like the product. I'm okay. But before I knew it, I was sitting here making that decision. Well, wait a minute. Do I really want it to just be this? I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. People are responding positively to it. I'm starting to get a lot more customers. I'm starting to grow a team. Had that talk and then decided, okay, this is now the path I'm going to take. I'm really going to work this business. And so I sat down to kind of branch out those long-term goals. Where do I want to see myself in 3 years? Where do I want to be? What do I want to be doing? So what do I need to do to get there? So you look at the entire Scentsy structure, right? Our commission structure and our rank structure. Everybody starts out as an essential consultant. When you earn 1,000 cumulative PRV, so it doesn't all have to be in 1 month, it doesn't have to be in 70 days, it can just be whenever, but your first cumulative $1,000, you automatically will then promote to a certified consultant, going backwards, a certified consultant. And then you also get an extra 5% raise. So you start earning a 25% commission rather than the 20% that you started out with as an essential consultant. Very, very cool. Now you want to keep looking to see what's next. So what are my next goals? Where is it that I next want to be? Another great resource, and I will always point everybody here, is to Ascent Academy. When you join, you are automatically enrolled in Ascent Academy. What is it? Ascent Academy is Scentsy Corporate helping us every single day along the way. They are basically giving us ideas, helping us, motivating us, and inspiring us to get out there and try something new, or to get out there and actively work our businesses. What these goals do is they kind of give you motivating challenges. Like, take a basket party to the doctor's office and try and get a party order or something like that. And so you have these tasks, and it's all laid out. Every single day is different for the month. So you can choose to just kind of go along the month and go, okay, today is this goal, tomorrow is that goal, and so on and so forth. Randomly just work and maybe challenge yourself and have a little fun with it. Hey, I'm going to try and complete 6 of these things this month. That's my goal. I want to try 6 of these things, just 6. Pick out your favorite 6 and then work towards achieving those 6 or doing those 6 activities. See, little short goals like that can even be inspiring and motivating. You might be competitive in nature. That's okay. In Scentsy, I think it's great to have a healthy, competitive nature, to have it in a fun and helpful way. There's a great way to be able to do that. And that's by either when you join or maybe shortly after you join, recruiting a close friend to kind of go along the journey with you. So you guys can kind of work together and be like, hey, I'm going to get a consultant, or I'm going to get lead consultant before you do, and kind of challenge each other along the way, right? It's that fun competitiveness. But I think it's also great that if you don't have that, to reach out and to network with other Scentsy consultants, all across not only the United States, but Canada, New Zealand, Australia, everywhere. We can all network with the amazing power of social media. So let's utilize it to its fullest extent. Let's get out there and let's find those accountability partners, those people who are going to keep us accountable and keep us motivated. And you know what? Oh, Andrea, I'm having the longest week ever. And this month, my sales have been horrible. And I just really need some encouraging advice. And I guarantee you that Andrea is going to rise to the challenge and she's going to say, get off your butt and go get something done. Of course, in a fun, competitive, loving, pushing me out the door kind of way, right? Getting me up and moving. And if that's what it takes, that's what it takes, you know, or maybe it's just having someone listen to you or having the opportunity to hear someone else maybe have the same struggles as you are or been in the same place that you have been. And they are able to actually kind of guide you to say, you know what, this worked for me when I was in that spot, or I've seen this work for a couple of my team members, and maybe this would work for you too. It's great to be able to have those tribe members. You guys know that I love my tribe members. Being able to have that tribe, that networking connection with other consultants to just bounce ideas off of. It's amazing. And you instantly can feel and experience the Scentsy family concept. So when we say welcome to the Scentsy family, we truly mean welcome to the Scentsy family, because I don't care who you are. If you maybe we're even in a different state, maybe you're vacationing and you're traveling along the way, you stop into a diner, you happen to be wearing a Scentsy shirt, and I guarantee you, if there is another Scentsy consultant in there, they will either see you and come up and talk to you or say, hey, I sell Scentsy too, where are you from? Or they're going to be wearing their own Scentsy shirt. You guys are going to spot each other from across the way and just go full on crazy Scentsy mode, right? It's bound to happen. When it happens to you, you will know. But trust me, people jump at the opportunity to meet other consultants and to kind of have that connection. It's very, very important. Those people are the ones who are going to help you stick to these goals, right? So along with your sponsor and your team and your whole group that you already have when you join, being able to have that tribe and that network connection with others, those people are going to keep you on your toes and they're going to motivate you. You're going to share ideas. When new things come out, you're maybe going to brainstorm about how you're going to work your business around them, things like that. It's such a fun and amazing part of Scentsy, and I am so excited to be able to be a part of it and get to share it with all of you. It's great. I could talk about it all night. So, goal setting. Are you ready? Do you have some goals in mind? You totally have some goals in mind. I know you do. So get them out, write them down, put them in plain sight, make them visual. Maybe you've got a bulletin board like I do back here. Write it down and stick that puppy up there. Use a planner. Put it in your planner. It's accountable. If you don't have any of them on your phone to track yourself, tons of ways that you can help track yourself, keep yourself accountable, and be able to work your business seamlessly and be able to have more success because you are touching your business on a more frequent and more consistent basis. I really hope this has helped you guys. If it has, give me a thumbs up down there. Feel free to share this with those that you think need some help with their goals. Maybe give them some ideas, spark some ideas, and maybe along the way, you will find yourself some new tribe members to add to your networking circle. I wish you all the best until next Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel. Have an amazing rest of your week. And until next time, I'll talk to you then. Peace, love, happiness. Bye.